Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever felt that little knot of dread in your stomach when a big, formal business meeting pops up on your calendar? Well, we're about to totally flip that script. Today, we're going to turn that conference room from a place of pressure into your personal stage for career growth. So, let's dive in.
You know, the source material for this really hits the nail on the head with this line. We're not about to talk about some vague, high-level theories today. Nope, we're here to give you practical, effective tools that you can actually use. So yeah, it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty.
First up, let's talk about the challenge itself. Think about it. A conference room isn't just a room with a table. It's kind of like a performance space, right? It's where big decisions get made and honestly, where careers can be built or stalled. And just like any performance, being prepared is absolutely everything.
So, let's be real for a second. These are the questions that can really rattle us, can't they? Can I actually make my point without rambling? What if the conversation goes off the rails? Can I get it back on track? Can I actually lead this thing? These aren't just little anxieties. They are the exact challenges we are going to solve together, right here.
Okay, so let's jump right into skill number 1, articulating your opinion. Because look, before you can guide a discussion or lead a meeting, you first have to contribute to it in a meaningful way. It's all about shifting from being just a passive observer to becoming a persuasive voice in the room.
And being articulate. It isn't about using big, fancy words to sound smart. Not at all. It's really about getting your thoughts out clearly, with a confidence that makes people actually stop and listen. And maybe most important is that last part, constructive intent. When you speak to build, not just to criticize, it sends a powerful signal that you're there to collaborate and find solutions.
Okay, now this slide is so powerful. Just look at the difference a few words can make. Over on the left, you see all this weak, uncertain language. I guess, maybe, or this might be a bad idea, but you're basically apologizing for your idea before you even say it. But then look at the right. I propose. A potential solution is to build on that point. See, that's the language of leadership. It's confident, it's clear, it's collaborative. The takeaway here is huge. Your phrasing doesn't just deliver your idea, it defines your credibility.
All right, so once you're comfortable voicing your own ideas with strength, the next level up is influencing the flow of the entire conversation. Let's get into skill number 2, guiding the discussion, and how you can become the compass for the whole group. This is such a critical and honestly an underrated skill. Active facilitation isn't about being the loudest person or shutting down other people's ideas. It's way more subtle than that. It's like being the navigator of a ship. You're gently steering the conversation back on course, making sure you reach your destination without making anyone feel like they've been ignored. It works because you're showing respect for their input while still keeping your eye on the prize. And here is a brilliantly simple 3-step playbook for how to do it. It's so easy to remember. First, you acknowledge. You make the other person feel heard. That's an interesting point. Step 2, you restate the goal. This is a gentle reminder to everyone about why you're all there. Our primary goal today is to finalize the budget. And third, you redirect with a sharp, focused question. What is one final blocker we need to address? Acknowledge, restate, redirect. Seriously, this little formula is a secret weapon for keeping any meeting on track. And that brings us to our final skill, chairing the meeting. This is for when you're the one officially in charge. Let's break down how you can take the lead with real confidence and a sense of purpose. You know, being the meeting chair isn't really about power, it's about responsibility. Your job is to serve the group. You're there to create a clear structure so that everyone else can stop worrying about how the meeting is running and focus all of their brain power on what you're trying to solve. You are the ultimate facilitator.
And these right here are your core duties. It all kicks off with a clear agenda so everyone knows the plan. Then you become the timekeeper, respecting everyone's schedule. You have to make sure all voices are heard, especially the quieter ones. You guide the group to actually make decisions, not just talk forever. And this last one is so crucial. You end the meeting by summarizing exactly what was decided and who is doing what next. If you can master these 5 things, I promise you, you'll start running meetings that people don't dread.
Wow, okay. We've covered a ton of ground, huh? From speaking up with confidence all the way to leading the whole show. So now, let's boil it all down into the key takeaways you can bring to your very next meeting. And here it is, plain and simple, your 3 pillars for success. Number 1, articulate. Use strong, confident language. Number 2, guide. Be that compass for the group when the conversation starts to drift. And number 3, chair. When it's your turn, lead with a clear structure and a focus on getting things done.
These are truly the building blocks of amazing communication at work.
So that brings us to the end, but it's really a new beginning for you. Go ahead, look at your calendar. I bet you have a meeting coming up soon. My question for you is this. Based on everything we just talked about, what is the one thing you're going to do differently? Just one. Maybe you'll use a stronger opening phrase, or maybe you'll try to redirect a conversation that's going off topic. Pick one thing and make that next meeting your practice ground. Thanks so much for joining me.